What is up, guys? It's Rachel Sandler back with another voice teacher reaction video. Today, I'm going to be reacting to probably the highest requested reaction that I have gotten so far in the comments, which is Dimash singing SOS. So let's hop in.
哦，我觉得好帅哦，上镜。我觉得有点像林志炫啊。加油！
Okay, so right away, whoops, I forwarded it. Right away, he is singing in this beautiful light falsetto that has vibrato and it's just very relaxed and easy vocal production. Same thing, just keeping it easy and light. Okay, so already he just went through multiple octaves in that little arpeggio. He went bum 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 bum, but he went through multiple octaves instead of repeating like I just did. That was really unexpected. The lowest octave, especially, it was really clear and forward and had so much resonance. And then he really popped into a mix and then went into falsetto, and you couldn't even hear any vocal break. He has really amazing control over his falsetto. There are some singers back in the back in the day. Frankie Valli is the one who's coming to my mind, who was a very different sound, but able to utilize his falsetto as a normal part of his range because it was so strong. That's what it sounds to me like is happening here with Dimash. His head voice has such a beautiful timbre and he has such control over it that he's now extended his range by multiple octaves just by being able to utilize his falsetto as a normal part of his range. And now he's adding more air to his falsetto. It almost sounds similar to like the average female head voice, more classically trained singer. It has a lot of fullness, a lot of backspace. So his soft palate is lifted. If you don't know much about your soft palate, when you yawn, it's that stretch that you feel at the back of your mouth. And the more that's lifted, the more resonant your sound will be. And he's really utilizing a lot of soft palate lift here.
J'ai toujours au fond d'une vie avec les conditions.
And now he's utilizing more of his chest. So if he didn't have that upper extension where he could open up his falsetto, this is probably where you would be hearing him sing most of the time in his range. But he does have all of those extra octaves, so he's utilizing them too.
Je crois dans un vie, tu es à ma force, je sens quelque chose qui m'attire, qui m'attire, qui m'attire, voler.
Okay, that was awesome. Um, That is giving me, like, Adam Lambert vibes right now. It's like this super bright head voice, but it's interesting because he's already showed us 2 different types of his falsetto. So he showed us this really light, breathy quality. Then he showed us this very, like, lifted, more similar to classical kind of quality. And now he's showing us there's not really much lift here at all in the sound. The lift is probably much less, but it's very forward, very bright, really present and vibrant and strong sound. It sounds like a male equivalent of a high belt. And after all that, he just comes back to this super light, easy head voice. I like how he really utilizes every timbre that his voice has to offer. So that there was back to his very lifted sound. So his palate was very lifted. So we get that more ringy, operatic almost kind of sound, lots of vibrato, lots of space. And then when he went up to those highest notes, those were kind of like a almost like a whistle tone type pitch. So he lost the vibrato, which is totally fine. Your vocal folds are super thin when you get that high up. And so he's just kind of hitting that note and then he did a little slide off of it. His vibrato there kind of reminds me of all those Shakira videos I've been reacting to. It has, like, these little H pulses that you can hear inside the vibrato, which just comes because the quality of the sound is so light at this point.
J'y crois comme les autres, qualité notre amour.
Every time he pops into that low part of his range, I am surprised because he's spending so much time in his falsetto that I'm really getting used to those timbres, and then when he comes down, it, like, takes on the quality of a whole new singer almost. That might be one of the my favorite timbres for him that he's brought to the table at this point. This kind of high, really bright belting sound. I love that. And notice, like I always talk about in my videos, his tongue is so relaxed, his jaw is nice and dropped. It looks just so relaxed. Oh, that was a really nice little riff. Did you guys hear what he did there? He was in head voice, but he altered the melody by adding a couple extra notes. And beautiful head voice there, so much control. Wow. Okay, Dimash, what an expressive voice. And it is incredible to me how many timbres he has available to him. And with the timbre kind of comes a separate sort of technique. So he's got that mid to low range that is kind of where the average male chest voice would sit. Then he's got this light, breathy head voice or falsetto. Then he has this really open, lifted place that sounds closer to a classical technique. And then he's got this really bright, what sounds like a pop rock mix belt kind of sound going on. And he utilizes all of them and moves quickly and efficiently through the ranges. You never hear any cracks or anything throwing him off as he moves from place to place in the range. Wow, I will definitely have to do more Dimash reaction videos. Superb vocal technique and just a beautiful voice. So, thank you all for recommending that I react to Dimash because this was a ton of fun. As always, if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Let me know if there are other videos you would like me to react to. All right, guys, catch you at the next one. Bye.